Hey guys, look, I was trying to do something in the background. First and foremost, welcome everybody to Win Wednesday. So, drop it in the feed. If you're new here, let me back it up a little bit. If you're new here, I always start out with three simple homework assignments for you, and you can do them right now. So, the first one is, as you heard me say, it's Win Wednesday. Tell me what your win is for today or for this week. If you have not reached your win for this week, it's okay. But still, let me know what you're thinking about doing, or if you're needing some assistance on getting to set your win up, go ahead and hit me up at 614-674-0074 and put the text, say win, and I'll be definitely in touch with you. So that's number one. Number two, so you guys, I've already drank my evening beverage. You know how I do. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. But tell me, what is your favorite go-to evening snack? I'm trying to work on some things there, trying to eat less snacking. But just tell me, what is your favorite evening snack? And number three, go grab your girlfriends, family members, and all. Grab them around because guess what? It's just going to be you and I tonight. And I will, as you see, you can ask me questions. So I'm going to give you a few minutes, I'll give you a few seconds to go do that. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I hope you had time to go grab all you that you need. And then if you see down below today, you can ask me a question. Drop it in the feed. I will definitely see the questions and hear just drop and ask me anything that you like. Let me say this. I see that I have people looking, already following me. So if you do not have access to, or if you're not a StreamYard subscriber, you will need to give me access to that in order for me to see your message instantly. So drop it in the feed, let me know, and let's get ready to go. Okay, guys, so today, it's all about envisioning your best self. How I always start off lately, I've been starting with is by talking about vision boards. Vision boards are so essential and important tool that you can use to guide you to your what's next. Now let me go back to the third one, because I did get one question. I want to go ahead and address that question now. And everyone has asked me why am I even doing this? Let me explain why. Here I sit at a desk, right? And as I'm sitting at a desk, I'm doing work for others. And that's okay, but I know there's more for me. And so I really have to get back to what I want for myself. And so that's where the what's next came about. And so I would love to hear from you, if that is you that are sitting in a cubicle or sitting even at the office or in an office setting, and you're wanting to do your what's next. Now let me first say this, and let me add this now, because everyone's like, oh, we're trying to get me to leave corporate. Oh, your what's next can be that you're wanting to climb the corporate ladder, but you don't know how to get to that next job. Or better yet, you want to go and do your own business, but again, you don't have the tools and you don't know where to start. We'll address that in a minute. Or secondly, you just want to have a life of freedom of your choice. And that's okay. But know that this is your life. And the best way you can do it is take control of it. So the one way I have learned to take control of my life, to make it reachable and obtainable, I have now created a vision board. And so I'm starting out my show now every day, every week. You guys will hear me talk about vision boards and why do we need them and how they play a part into our day-to-day lives. Now, I use them for motivation. It is a reminder for me of what I'm looking forward to. It is my motivation on staying focused and being mindful of my passion and my purpose. So, on my vision board, which I have 6 of them. Now, if you're interested and if you would like us to do a vision board together, go ahead, drop it in the feed and let me know. I love to do them. We can do one online. But no, that's why vision board is important. It is a tool. And let's be honest. Another reason why I like vision board is because I'm a person that I need to see it. I need to touch it and I need to feel it. I do all of that. It makes it real to me. And that's what I do. It's just like journaling. It's just like setting goals. It is all attainable and it's reachable. And that vision board does it for me. So if you are one of those vision board enthusiasts like me, I love me a good vision board. I would love for you to share it with me. Share it with me. You can email that to me at envisionmetalkshow@gmail.com and then put in the subject line vision board. I would love for you to do that for me. So not only that, I also put on my vision board affirmations. So the next one is someone asked me lately, I don't know if you've been checking out the daily post that I post every day with different colors. Like Sunday is Monday, Monday is Motivational Monday, Tuesday is Try It Tuesday, Wednesday is Win Wednesday, then Thursday is Thriving Thursday, Friday is Fearless Friday, Saturday is Standout Saturday. So with that being said, I've been putting quotes on there. The quotes are, again, you can cut them out, post them on your vision board, put them on your planner, look at them, but it's all about motivation. I didn't post one today purposely because I wanted to read it today. So are you ready? So today's quote is, I am the architect of my own dream, fully capable of transforming my vision into reality. Each day, I embrace potential, harness my strength, and attract opportunities that align with my purpose. I trust my journey and power within me to create a life filled with joy, success, and fulfillment. That is today's quote, and that's why I wanted you guys to feel it. So let me know what you think of this quote. So now, if you, again, ask me a question, drop it in the feed. What this is all about is envisioning your best self. So these are some of the questions that has been sent to me over the course of the time. And before I go any further, I want to thank this amazing beat. I love the beat. So I want to thank Nest Beats Official for dropping this beat, background beat on today's show. If you like it, let me know what you think. So in the meantime, second question is, someone had asked me, what does your best self look like and how do you define it? First of all, my best self is what I see me doing for me as a reformed people pleaser, and every time I do that, I was losing myself. And I don't know if y'all heard the story. I was doing everything to please everybody else but losing me. And I didn't know what me wanted. And so after a while, I started stepping back and looking at the people around me. They weren't serving me. And I had to say, well, why aren't they serving me? Well, it was because I wasn't serving me. And now I have put me in the forefront. And it's important because in order for me to get to this love that I'm doing, this show, you guys know I can sit on this show all day and talk to you from the time we start until, forever. But it's because now I'm loving me and I know where I'm going to. So for me, the best self, what it means to me to look for my best self is doing things for me and setting goals for me. Now, once I reach those goals for me, then everybody else, we'll see how we work that out. But know that it's first serving me and not serving the others. So I hope that helps the person that sent that in to me. The next question was, someone had asked me, what role does gratitude play in your journey of self-improvement? Let me tell you something. For a long time, you guys, I thought I heard gratitude, right? And I heard it so deeply that I was putting it on my phone. I put it on my phone to say, let me send 3 people that I'm grateful for. I would send them say, hey, I'm so grateful for you or for you being in my space. But when I started doing it, you see my shoulder was up here, and then I started relaxing. I was like, that's not it. I have to be grateful for me first. And once I'm grateful for me, then it's, again, I do that because once I know that I'm grateful for me, and the self-improvement is coming, it is automatic. And so so automatic now, I write in my journal every day. I sit and listen to, I'm just in tune to me. And so when I became when I started doing the gratitude for me, started reading for me, started to understand what my passion is, it then became the self-improvement is essential. So I want to start you off with one, if you drop it in the feed, this has nothing to do with anybody. You all know I love me a good old, let's be part of this. Tell me, what does your best self look like? And I don't want to hear I want to know the inside. What does that look like to you? Drop it in the feed, let me know. And then secondly, how does gratitude play for your self-improvement? You heard me. And then the next one was, what does balance look like in your pursuit of the best self? Oh, okay. At first, I'm gonna say this, and this is again towards me. I don't want no one to take this as sensitive. For me, when I felt like I could be a multitasker, you guys, I used to multitask thinking I was the bomb.com. I'm telling you, I could sit here, have 3 things going on around me and still be focused here. That's a lie. I realized that me being in tune and me delivering the true, authentic me to impact you so you can go after your what's next, no matter what it is. I had to be truthful and I had to remove all obstacles. Now what do? I am so focused that I only work on one thing at a time. And that's it. But let me say this. Instead of everyone's like, what you said? I do. I still set the times for each one of those items that I'm working on, the projects that I'm working on. But it's not 4 at a time. It's 1 at a time. So for that being said, I'm very mindful of my time, which then my time, and then it allows me to serve you better. So that's how I have balanced it. How I have balanced, what balance looks like to me. I stay focused on the task at hand. I do not add anything into my space thinking I'm a multitasker, because I don't think, multitasking doesn't work for me. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm being transparent. Multitasking did not work. Things were getting not done right. Things were half-stepped. They don't work. So that is what I've started doing, is starting to become more focused on those things. Hold on here, let me make sure. Okay. So then that's how I balance. What balance looks like to me now, me being focused on one item at a time. That each item or each project that I'm working on, they do get time. They get a timestamp. After that timestamp, if I get to it and I'm almost close to being done, maybe I need to reread it or I need to hit send, I will do it. If there is a lot more steps involved, I now move it to the next. I may move it to later on or to the next day. And let me say this. Also, what I have stopped doing is not only stop doing the multitasking, you guys, I cut off my workday at 9 o'clock. No more. I have now started setting times and deadlines for that. So that's how I've started balancing for me. The next question was asked, how can you incorporate creativity and self-expression into your vision for the best side, for your best self? Okay, guys, like I said, vision board. Vision board is my love, my jam. I use it every day. I actually even, let me see if you can see it. Hold on. I even have it on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see it. A little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but I also have vision board as a wallpaper on my phone to remind me my goals. I do that, and I also how I create creativity is I also use stickers. Girl, let me tell y'all, I love me some good old stickers. I have stickers, well, of course, with vision board, but I also have stickers all over the place where I'm now even learning to make my own stickers. So the creativity to me looks like I said, vision board, stickers, colored pens, and things like that. Because once I see color, my mind starts getting excited about it. And man, I'm just on a roll there. So that's how it all works, how creativity works for me. Then the next question, and I believe this will be my last question, what legacy do you hope to leave behind as a result of becoming the best self? The legacy that I leave behind is vision made, to the point of that it will impact young girls, young ladies, women around the world to discover their what's next, and let nothing not let them hide behind whatever that may be. I can say for me, what was holding me back from this was the cubicle, in some sense. The cubicle wasn't really holding me back, but just think about it. It was the walls, right? That was holding me back from who my best self is. And I was allowing those walls, which to me were barriers. And it was not created by anybody else but me. So those walls were the barriers that was holding me back of discovering my what's next. And my what's next is, again, creating this amazing company that will inspire, empower you to go outside of those walls, as I call them cubicles, but right now I'm trying to think of another metaphor, to go outside of those walls and really discover your what's next. And then don't take what you want to do to the richest place on earth, which is the grave. That's what I want to do. I just want to come in and do it, have fun. Y'all know I love me some fun. Now, music, if you hear the music in the background, I had some other music. I'll have to play it and I'll feeling for a little bit. I like having fun. And I want everybody to enjoy life. We only get one life to live. So know that you're moving outside those walls to enjoy the beat, enjoy the beat of life for you, and enjoying it and taking hold of it, because tomorrow is not a guarantee. So that is what legacy I wish to leave. I'm hoping that it is impacting you ladies or gentlemen as you hear the show. Note that I'm all about empowering, inspiring your what's next, and whatever that what's next may be. But let me tell you, I am not going to allow. Of course, I've removed multitasking, so that obstacle has been that distraction. I won't say obstacle. That distraction had challenged me, given me the challenge to not just move past it. So now that it has been removed, things look better. So I see if anybody has any questions for me. If you'd like to ask a question, may it be about how to create, or what's the steps to go after your what's next. Or may it be, let me say this because someone just did ask me, am I willing to do a coffee chat? And yes, it's tea, but I don't like coffee chats. So yes, I am willing to do a 30-minute tea chat, and we can sit down and we can talk about what do you want, what is your what's next, or what is your purpose, or what is your passion, and let's see how we can move you forward on that. Because again, I want you to live your best life. So note that if this is something that you are wanting to do, or if you want a tea chat, look, a tea chat, we'll think that. If you want to talk and we can drop some tea together and talk about how to get you to discover your what's next, or you know what your what's next is, you just don't know how to get there. Because let me say this, once you discover your what's next, now getting there is the next obstacle, right? And that's the part I love. So we can map it out on how you can get you to what's next, but it becomes overwhelming. But no, it doesn't have to be overwhelming to you, because I'm here to help you map it out. If that is something that you're interested in, go ahead and text me at 614-674-0074. Then in the text, if you would just put tea talk, then I will definitely know who it is. I'll know what you're talking about, and we'll go from there. Look, time is almost over, and I'm not even done yet. Okay, guys. Okay. Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy, but I will not let that stop me from going after what I'm here to do. So this is the last question. The last question was, what habits or routines have you found helpful in nourishing the best self? One, let me tell you guys, and we'll do this on another day. I do mirror exercises. Believe it or not, look, I have a big mirror over here. I just got it not too long after I talked to my friend about my mentor, my friend about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't have no mirrors. And she's like, why not? And I'm like, I just don't. So she challenged me. Know that I did not get a small mirror. I do have a small mirror behind me, but then I got a big mirror. When I do a lot of mirror work. I do journaling. I believe in journaling. I do that every day. And then I always do, I even write on top of I have a to-do book. Look, not a page. I got a book, you guys. And I write down my to-do list every day, and I date it. Again, that's to keep me on my track. And so those are the things that I do, my habits I do every day is I do that. And lastly, with my reason why I was showing you my to-do book is because I do my to-do list in the evening. Let it sit in the book, and then I address it, and then I start off as at the end of after I've done with corporate, then I know what I need to do. So I take this book with me everywhere I go. So those are the habits that I've started doing. as well as I've started listening. I'm back to listening to books, guys, and so that is so important to me. Because I love me a book on the shelf, and we're going to talk a little bit about that next. But those are the habits. If you would like more, got me more questions. I love this. I still have, I think this here is 20. I did the top 20, but I think I have 60 questions in my bag. So I'm going to start answering those I'm going to start answering a question every show, so I won't let them pile up. So that's how the show is starting to come together. And so with that being said, if you are interested in doing a tea talk with Pam, go ahead and text me at 614-674-0074 and then put in the text tea talk, and I will send you a link to my calendar, and we will get to do us a little chat on how we can create a roadmap that will help you get to your what's next, or we can even talk about getting you starting to going down to what's next. So know that I am here. You guys cannot say you don't have someone here to help motivate you to focus, because I am here for you. Okay, guys. So with that being said, now here at this part of this junction of the show, I'm always talking about booking a show. Have you guys been seeing that? I've dropped two flyers. You guys have to check out what 2 books I have dropped. If you do know the 2 books that I have dropped for Book on the Shelf, drop them in the feed, and then that will get you. I will give you. We can talk about. I'll give you a vision board kit, a small book on a small mini vision board kit, so you can do vision board like I do. So if you know the 2 books, and the first person who comes and drops me the answer, they will be awarded a mini vision board kit. And the kit has everything in there that you need to create your own vision board. So if you're interested in that, then let me, again, the contest is you're to tell me the 2 books. I've dropped 2 books for Book on the Shelf. With that being said, everybody, I was wanting to get your feel of, start talking about books, empowerment books. If that is something you're interested in, let me know. You can drop it here in the feed, or you can text me at 614-674-0074. And then if that one, you'll need to put in there in the text, in the messaging, put Book on the Shelf and say yes or no. And I'll get back to you. We'll see what we're doing. I'm going to keep asking everybody about that. So, and then lastly, my win for this week is, are you ready? Be on the lookout, because the Envision Me Show podcast will now have its own little community where we can come in, but you have to ask me for the link. And we'll be able to sit into another platform. We'll be able to talk about any and everything. So it's going to be totally away from here. It's just us talking. And again, if you're interested in joining that community, ping me, DM me, drop me a link. Let me know that you're interested, and I'll share that with you. But yes, the Envision Me Show now has its own community. We will now take it from here, and we'll start talking more in that community. So let me know what you think of that. And so that is my win for this week. I wish my friend Katie was on. She would tell you, I've been talking about this forever, where I wanted to have a special place for us to talk. And it's just us, not everybody like here. It is just for us. So if you're interested in joining that Envision Me community, let me know. and I'll send you the link. How's that sound? And so then lastly, look, our time has came and gone so quickly. Man. So lastly, everyone's always asking me, what do I do for self-care? And lately, I just been spending time with me. That's it. Spending time with me. May it be I read a book. May it be I walk quietly, no earpods on or nothing. Just being in tune to me. So that's what I do. Well, you guys, today's show was amazing. I had fun. I hope it empowered you to envision how you can envision your best self. I hope I answered some of those questions that everybody has been dropping. If you want to drop more questions to me, you can email your questions so I can put them in part of my list as I have here. If you want to email me questions that you would like for me to answer here on the show, email them to envisionmetalkshow@gmail.com. In the subject line, if you would put ask me a question, that's what we'll title it for now. Ask me a question, put it in the subject line, and then drop me the question. I will definitely answer your questions here. So without any further ado, I want to thank you all for joining me. Seeing you guys been coming in, dropping in, and things like this is so much fun. I hope this was empowering, inspiring you, how you can envision yourself to be your best self. And also my last ask of you is, if you like this show or not like this show, but if you can drop me a comment on any of the podcast platforms, just drop me a note, let me know how you feeling. If there's something you would like to talk about, do that for me, because the more that I get, more comments that I get, it moves me up the ladder so people can see the Envision Me show in a bigger scale. So without that further, you guys, I want you all to know, as you know I always do, I think you all are amazing. Thank you for stopping by. But let me say this. I keep saying it, and I'm going to say it. We only have one life to live, you guys. So I want you to live it to the fullest. As you heard, I didn't for a long time until recently. I've learned to what it takes, what it means to be my best self. So don't sit back, go out and look at how you envision yourself. If you are sitting somewhere where this bound you to not see that, do like me, reach out to me, and I will definitely be here for you. Because again, it's all about living the best life that you want to live. So you guys, well, that was it for this week. Until next week, when I bring on another amazing guest, you all were the bomb. If you have any questions and you didn't get to drop them here, note that it's okay. I still can answer them. But until then, everyone, you take care of yourself. See you next week when I will bring on another amazing guest. Take care, everybody. Bye.